Terezin was a show camp, propaganda created by the Germans in a bid to fool the world.
Well, my name is Stephen Frank, and I was born in July 1935, and I was just almost 5 years old when I witnessed the march of German jackboots upon the cobbled streets of Amsterdam.
Stephen's audience have a vested interest. They want to hear his story to open a door to their performance.
And they took us to the crematorium, and we were taken into this tunnel, and we lined this tunnel, and I mean this tunnel was dimly lit. It had a cable that went across with an occasional light dangling down. And I had a little girl whose hand I held on my right and another little girl whose hand I held on my left. And then a little box came along, and for hours we were passing these little boxes along like this. Each box contained the ashes of the dead of Terezin. And in true German efficiency, each box was labelled with the name of the person whose ashes it contained, their date and place of birth, and their date and place of death. And every now and then, either upstream or downstream, you heard the noise, the quiet sobbing of a child who's holding in its hands the ashes of their mother or their father or a brother or a sister, until they were nudged to pass it on. The Germans were throwing it all these ashes into the river to get rid of the evidence before the Russians arrived.
And when he told us about the ashes and how, you know, the children would recognise their parents' name on top of the tin, I think that's going to be something that I'm going to have to carry into the performance as best I can.
Once Stephen's talk is over, the actors perform some scenes from the show. But with black humour at its core, how will Stephen react?
In ons steeds, uit ons doek, uit ons steeds, uit ons doek, dit eigen, nos ons, uit ons.
As the Commandant says, he is delighted that tonight we will have the great privilege of enjoying songs and skits performed by surprisingly talented Jews.
I found it a little bit nervous. I don't know what he was going to be like. He's a really nice man, which is great. I mean, I saw him laugh and I was like, okay, it's going well. So good.
How does it feel seeing so much humour come out of that situation?
Well, the thing is, of course, in these places of despair, there is a lot of humour. A lot of these people try and make the best of what they've got. And this is not unique. This has happened in many camps. There's humour among those who are desperate.
Portraying the Holocaust with laughter and affection is no easy task. But these performers show the love and the strength that the victims of World War II had, and that somehow they managed to fight horror with humour.